Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 34 of No Blues News. I'm your good news girl, Hallie Pilot Young, and I'm so happy to have you here with us for some more news without the blues. I want to introduce you to a powerful initiative hitting schools all over the country focused on preventing violence among kids. From the Barrio, a nonprofit, was founded by a man who not only talks the talk, but walks the walk. Success didn't come easily for Dr. Robert Renteria.
I was born in East LA, and we were born into poverty, and my father was a heroin addict and alcoholic. He left the family when we were 3.
He eventually got into drugs and involved with gangs.
And I was going to either land up dead or in prison, so I joined the military. I came to Chicago in 1990, and with $200 in a duffel bag, I got a job in the commercial laundry industry selling washers and dryers for laundromats. And I learned that skill set for 5 years, and I got recruited by a company in Cambridge. And they went through an IPO, went public, and I became vice president of a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. That was the only time that's ever happened in our industry.
After reaching this level of success, he wanted to help kids with similar upbringings do the same.
I said, I want to do something about it. I want to write a book and create a roadmap or a blueprint to help people to make better life choices and avoid the detours I took in my life.
In 2008, he published his first book, From the Barrio to the Boardroom.
You watch the news about all the violence going on and people hurting each other and selling drugs. That's the environment I grew up in. And then to make it to become VP of a publicly traded company and then owning my own business, it was like from ghetto to glory, I guess you want to call it that. 17 years later, now we're working with kids across the country and over 25 other countries around the world.
From the Barrio to the Boardroom turned into a bilingual book series that he donates to schools at no cost, along with a curriculum to focus on violence prevention and inspire critical thinking.
It's not just the bad kids that we're working with. We work with corporations, homeless shelters, battered women's shelters, police, probation.
Having an impact on lives everywhere, letting people know their past doesn't determine their future.
Whether you be a kid or an adult, people older than us who come up to me and they said, I quit my job because of you. And I said, why would you do that? And they said, because if you could do it, I could do it. And they start a business. I have kids walking into church. And the pastor says to the kid, what is that, your Bible? Because they're holding my book. And the kid tells the pastor, that's my new Bible.
To learn more about this great organization, visit FromTheBarrio.com. We'll be right back.
You can catch Chef Rolf's New Florida Kitchen, filmed live on location at the Casey Key Resort's mainland every Saturday and Sunday at 1 on SNN.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm the oldest of my parents' 6 children, and the oldest of my grandparents' 21 grandchildren. I was always taught to take care of my younger siblings and cousins and to look out for them. That was the inspiration behind becoming a lawyer. It's my job to take care of my clients and to look out for their best interests, to serve them to the very best of my abilities.
If you've been injured and need a law firm to lean on, trust that we'll treat you like family because injuries are personal.
Carl Reynolds Law.
Welcome back. If you've been to Sarasota's Bayfront lately, you've probably noticed these beautiful works of art that pop up every year. They're from a wonderful nonprofit organization called Embracing Our Differences. Since 2004, Embracing Our Differences has used the power of art and prose to promote inclusion, kindness, and respect. One way they do it is through their annual international art exhibition of 50 billboard-sized works of art, each accompanied by a thought-provoking quote. This year's exhibit had 16,604 entries from 125 countries and 44 states. Isn't that incredible? Students from 584 schools around the world submitted artwork or quotes to the exhibit, and more than 65% of all submissions were from students. There are some talented kids out there. You can catch the exhibit at Bayfront Park in Sarasota or Pointer Park in St. Pete until April 14th, so let me know if you go. Thanks for joining us on another episode of No Blues News. We'll see you next week, and of course, we will leave you with our favorite social media moment.
To it. Our primary goal. How you doing, sir?
How are you?
Good.
Remember me?
No, I don't, sir.
About 1997?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Rolled out of a swimming pool. Saved his life.
There's a house built out of stone.
That's awesome.
Because of you, I'm still here. Because of you. This 5-year-old little girl right here still is here.
Tables and chairs worn by all of
You know what? I'm just doing my job, man. Yeah, awesome.
This is a place where I don't
I can imagine. 19 years I've been waiting for this moment.
This is a place where I feel I'm home.
Social media sometimes can reconnect. This time. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.